In today's video, I am doing my day 18 October daily prompt. Can you guess what it is? Stay tuned. Hi everybody, it's Julie. I have the October daily prompt for day 18, and it is real flowers versus silk or metal flowers. Okay, real flowers versus silk or metal flowers. So I happened to take some pictures today, and this is a story that I have. So what I'm doing here, I have the cutest little privacy envelope like ever. And I'm trying to turn it inside out like, you know, I like to do. I don't think it's going to cooperate. But I'm still going to try. Okay, so here we'll go ahead and try and undo it. Okay, so if you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I like to reconstruct the privacy envelopes. Okay, so because they have this amazing, usually, print on the inside, and look at there, we are able to basically to do that. And let's go ahead and grab that piece, and so there we'll be able to put it back together. So we are working in our October daily. So we are on day 18, and let's go ahead. I have this little envelope. Day 18. Let's see where we're going to be working in here. So there was our day 17. So day 18, we have all this area. Now we can go ahead and close this off, turn it into a pocket here, or just closing it off and making that a page. And I have this full page here. So I do know that I'm going to want to tell this story. So let me show you the pictures I have. So there's silk flowers. This is my living room this year, the transition between summer into fall. I will be having on the DIY channel, as soon as I get to do the voiceover, I did do that wreath. I made it myself. Okay, and then this is my front yard right now, changing from summer to fall and Halloween. And so I have these metal flowers. Now I live in the desert, and we have had a drought the majority of the years that I've lived here. So I started out, because I am a flower, I love flowers. I was a florist for many, many years. And so I would buy flowers and keep them alive, and then I felt guilty. So I stopped doing that, and I went ahead and started buying I have silk flowers for my front yard and metal flowers. So those are my fall metal flowers. So I'm going to be putting those on my page. If you're here at the premiere, I'm waving hi, and say hello to Lucy. Hi, Lucy. I'm so glad you've joined us today. If this is your first premiere and you are here at 10:30 for the premiere, make sure you hit that live chat so that you can come over and say hello. I am so glad that we get to have this chat, and it gives us a way to keep in touch with each other, and as well as get some fun inspiration and ideas. So again, we do this every day, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. It is pre-recorded, but there's a live chat. We also have our Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. We'd love to have you join us there. Just so you know, there is a free digital in the file section of that Facebook group. Again, Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Julie. And it is there for you to use and to enjoy. And also, you can you can post your projects, and we can all get to know each other a little bit over there. So let's get back to our program. Now, this is my little envelope. I am going to, of course, be turning it into a double tuck. But the first thing I want to do is I want to take my real flower, which is some lavender. Okay, so I have a real flower, a silk flower, and a metal flower here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that so you can see it in that window. Oh, I'm going to smell it first because it's amazing. Okay, so there's those. Okay, I have my packing tape. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it off. It fell. There we go. Okay. And I'm just going to go ahead and grab some. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it down over my window of my real flowers. Okay. So I'll have some real flowers. Okay, there we go. And then I can go ahead and put my envelope back together. Okay, so again, taking the, it's one of my favorite things to do, is to take a privacy envelope, turn it inside out, and use those beautiful, use the fun papers that are inside. See if we can get this to, it's always something. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's come over here. Put some glue on the end of this. And this side, grab that. Okay. So we can do it like that. It does have some, it is fluffy. It is fluffy, but I think that that's going to be just fine that it's fluffy. Okay, so there we've used real flowers in our little tiny privacy envelope. I wish I knew where this came from because I really like it. I would make sure that I saved more of those. Okay, so next we have, let's go ahead and pull out our book to our page, and this is our day 18. So we're going to be able to put this on here, and it will be a flippy dippy. My dad would say that. Flippy dippy. He would say that. Okay. Let's go ahead and come down and across. Okay. And that's how we're going to attach this to this page. Okay, and it will become a double tuck. Okay, so tomorrow's page will have a double tuck using the envelope flap. Okay, now let's go ahead, we can pull this over, and instead of putting something inside of this privacy envelope, which we could have, you know what? Check this out. What if we go ahead and glue down sometimes I change ideas right in the middle of an idea. Okay, we're going to go ahead and bring this if I come across, we're going to cut this off. Pull this down, okay? We'll put this down here. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and get the glue off. So this is what I'm doing here, is just getting the glue off. And if you have one of those awesome glue thingies from Dollar Tree, you can use that. These work really, really good to help get the glue. Okay, so the glue is off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to put this picture down, close up this hole, and still have a pocket here. That is my objective. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, let's go ahead and put some Scotch tape right here in the center just to help hold this down. Okay, so this is my real flower. Okay, so we still have the real flower here. And then we've taped this down. This is going to be our silk flower. It is going to hold this closed. So what we're going to do is go from this corner down to this corner and across and fill that in. Okay, and then on our picture, I'm going to hold it here because this is the part that I want left open, and I'm going to go ahead and come around the edges. Okay, so I will be able to glue the edges of the picture down right at those corners. Okay. Okay, so there's my silk flowers. There's the real flowers. Silk flowers, real flowers. The metal flowers can go, ooh, how about they go right here underneath that birdhouse. And they can come out and have this little tab come out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do a little pocket on that. Little pocket. So this is how I like to actually tell a story using a journal that I have. This is a little easier for you to check out because on this second signature I'm actually using a journal that's already been put together, and I'm just adding in my my information that goes along with what we've got going on here. So we're going to have a little pocket here that we'll be able to put something in. And I have about, come over here. Let's put one of those right in there. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of, we happen to have some of our fabric here that we coffee dyed. Okay, and then this side right here, that will give me a place to write. Okay, so there we have our little pocket. Here's our silk flowers. Here's our pocket talking about our metal flowers. Help that stay down. Okay. And then we've got here, and we've got here. Okay. Here we have this. I think that we can go ahead and put this down over the top of our bird page. I'm gonna fold this. Okay, so there's that. And I know that I need to also cut it down. And we can bring it back. Okay, there's that. And go ahead and figure out where we're going to be able to cut this, okay? Okay, so there it is, lined up on the hole. It's lined up down here. Let's go ahead and sometimes getting past that first part is the hardest. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and glue this piece in here right on top of our birdhouse words. So let's go ahead. And we'll just go around the edge. In the gutter. Now if you need more wording for something like this, you could go ahead and leave that like that. Okay, so you could do like a flip-flop in there, but I don't need the extra. I just want the page covered. I think that's perfect for a page where you're talking about flowers. Okay. Okay, so I have a couple more little dilly bobbers, and then I have, this is my real flowers. Okay, so real flowers, they're done. They're morning glories, and they are already going to seed. We had a couple of cold days, so they've decided that they're done. Okay, so we'll go ahead and let's turn this, I know, into a pocket. So this is where I'm going to talk about real flowers. Why do I love real flowers? Because I love them all. Okay. So this is where I'll talk about real flowers. Maybe with like a tag. We have a Rolodex. That will be perfect. Okay, so a little Rolodex in there. We'll have this in here where we can talk about silk flowers. So real flowers, silk flowers, metal flowers. So I have this little metal. Okay, it's a little brad. And so I think we'll put that over here on this metal flower. I'm actually going to go ahead and punch a hole, maybe, with my crocodile. Okay, your crocodile has two different sizes of holes. You have the large hole and the small hole. I only need a small hole, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut it, do the small hole. Okay, but the other thing is that I noticed on here was there's a place I can put like a bow or something in there. And so that's what I wanted to do. Oh, look what I found. Some coffee dyed tags. This is my journal though. I don't need to don't need to waste the coffee dyed. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this in 2 pieces. Let's go ahead and thread it with this side. Put the loop through. Okay, and I'm just using my stash, you guys. I was like, what metal flower do I have? And so over I have a thing of buttons and things in a drawer next to me that just has random little things, so when I'm creating I can grab from there. And so I was like, I wonder if there's a metal button, metal flower button, and I didn't find a metal flower button, but I did find this. I was like, I think that's going to be perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this into a little bow. Giving you that extra little bit. Okay, let's pull it, make it a little smaller. Pull this side, make it a little smaller. Okay. Let's drop it, throw it. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of glue to hopefully keep this bow together. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit under each side. Just hoping that it won't come undone. Then I'm going to come down and put the brad. See, it's got a brad. And come down and just add the brad into the hole and go ahead and spread it apart. And there's my metal flower with the metal flowers. Okay, metal flowers, real flowers, silk flowers. Okay. Okay, so the other thing we need is the 18, and I had it, I cut it out ahead of time. And I'm going to put it right down here. Again, this is a flinch card from the Dear Julie Etsy shop. I printed this particular one, these on 5x7 or at 5x7. The digital kit has the numbers 1 through 31, regular size flinch cards, and then I print them at the different sizes to get different sized cards. And find yourself with the glue, the gobbly glue. Go ahead and pull out that magic eraser from Dollar Tree. Okay. Go. There we go. Okay, I do have a silk flower. It's one of my favorites. This is actually from the, it was from the swag that was in my kitchen at number 22, which is the number of my mobile home when I had my mobile home in Ojai. I'm going to go ahead and just add this right on here. I'm going to staple it. You know, there's all kinds of tools that we can use. So in November, I'm going to be doing My Favorite Things series, including talking about my favorite tools, what I like to use for different things. I thought that was going to be on the outside. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. I mean, it is, but it's not what I wanted to do. So let's go ahead and where's my stapler puller router? Okay, because that's not going to work. That's going to be too chunky in the middle. Okay. Well, my daisies are falling off and everything. Let's see if we can get... I mean, I can always go get another one. And again, this is my... oh well. Should have done that in the first place. Okay, so that one goes right there, I think. And that one went on there. So we'll just have two. That's okay. That's okay. And we're going to put it up or down. We're going to have it so that it is actually coming out the top. Okay. This did not seal at the bottom. No, but it's... Oh, you see what I did? I stapled everything about this. Do not do this at home. Okay, there's that. Well, we'll just change our tune here. We'll just change our tune, and we'll go ahead and put our 3 daisies right along the bottom down here. Okay, I am gonna cut the plastic and put them in the puddle. I've saved this swag. It won't get to see the light of day as it is, but it is twigs from my tree that I had on my property, and it was in my kitchen, in my little mobile home. The daisies are my favorite flower. Especially love the chrysanthemum daisies that have the green centers, and so these are just like these. So that is, I love these. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add a little bit more glue and put that in there. We're going to throw the... It came right out of my hand. So adding those, and that's, you know, that's kind of special to me because that is kind of special to me. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to try one more time to put this down. I think we'll go ahead and try it with the fabric tack just to see if we can get a better hold. Okay, so there's our glue. So, do you actually use your journals? Do you write in them? Do you document with pictures and things? I had forgotten that I can print from my phone, just like boom, boom. So, so I've been using I used Pic Collage, and I collaged these pictures so that they would be small enough to go into this journal instead of just doing a 4x6 print of a single like we did of the hot chocolate the other day. I went ahead and I collaged them, and so there we go. We'll be able to use this on something else. And I have area to write there and here, and I might have other pictures as well. And let's give that just a couple more minutes to dry before we put that in. But I think that that's going to be really cool. Okay, so what about you? Real flower? Let's see, what is it? How does it say it? Real flowers, silk, or metal flowers. So real flowers, silk, or metal. So again, I love real flowers. I love the whole process of them just starting to come up and then blooming. We have some orange tulips that come up every year, and I just bought some more tulip bulbs to plant, so that of the same kind, because I've planted other ones, they didn't come up, but this one variety comes up, and so I bought more of those. And then the daffodils. I have flowers in the backyard that we call the October flowers, and they're an aster, and they're blooming right now, and they have bees all around them, and it just makes me happy because, you know, the situation with our bees, it's pretty scary, and as long as the family members that are allergic to bees are not here in October, I'm good. So my house is really dark, so real plants and real flowers don't do really well, and it's also really susceptible to spider mites, and you know, I just don't want to mess with that, so I have silk flowers and silk plants in my house. Silk flowers I love. I'm a florist, and I am a silk flower florist as well. I can make anything out of silk flowers. I've done tens of, like, I know I've done over 100 silk flower weddings, and so I love that I can change things out, keep it, have it for next year with silk flowers. I also decorate my front porch, like I said earlier, with silk flowers. Yes, I am that lady with the silk flowers, but I'll tell you what, the people that come to our door, oh my gosh, your patio, it's so beautiful. And then when I tell them that they're not real, they're shocked, because I do pick things that look very real. But the other thing that the silk flowers in the front do for me is they make me laugh, because I am now that lady that has the silk flowers in her front yard. So this is what I've done this year. I'm doing the white sunflowers and the blue, and then also touches of the yellow sunflowers in my living room. So watch for that on the DIY channel. And so the third one was metal flowers. Like I said, what I started doing was investing. I call it investing because I can bring these sunflowers out every year year after year. And, you know, it's like I spend $25 or $30 over a season and pick up some new things. And where last, you know, before I was buying mums and all of the different things, and I was spending way more than that. So, but I love them. You know, right now we have the sunflowers out. I have green ones for St. Patrick's Day. I have very colorful ones for spring, and then I have these for fall. So there's our meadow flower and our real flowers and our silk flowers. So for me, the answer is I love them all. They all have their place in my life. And so I'm looking forward to hearing your stories. It's really fun in the premiere to see you answer the question and to see your stories down below. I hope you're taking the time to write those stories down so that your family members someday might really enjoy seeing that and having that memory too. So there you go. I will put the 18th, last year's day 18 video right up here. YouTube's gonna put a video here that they think you want to see, and over here will be the October daily playlist. Find something to celebrate every day. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an amazing day. I want to thank you so much for being here. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.